Hey guys, it's Emerald Devices in between here with part 4 to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Let's Play. In the last episode, we defeated Bakura and this dinosaur guy who I always forget the name of. Can never remember his name. I'm sorry. In this episode, I want to tell you something. I kept losing to this guy and this guy. I recorded at the last episode, and at the end of the episode, I finally beat them, but then one thing I realized is that I had my microphone disconnected. Like, my microphone wasn't plugged in, and I had my headphones plugged in on accident. Um, and I found out that my headphones have a microphone built in. It's kind of cool, but I don't use them anyway. So in this episode, I'm going to be technically rematching these guys. And if you're wondering why this is yellow, is because this is a DLC duel. The DLC packs for this game come with, each one comes with 2 duels and 2 pre-constructed decks. So if you see it in yellow, that means it's a DLC duel. So let's fight Panic. His deck is beyond the meaning of cheap. It is ridiculously, stupidly overpowering. He has like 3 Mirror Forces. He has like a Dark Mirror Force, which basically is Mirror Force, except instead of attack position monsters, it does defense position monsters. Which it's happened to me many times, which left my field completely open. Because I usually set up a slight defense first. That's my strategy for this duel. And he also has cards that negate trap and spell cards. He has like a couple of them that are really more powerful than you think. It's not like Mystical Space Typhoon, it's other crap like that. So I'll do a story deck. I have beat him a few times. I guess I know what his strategy is because I've lost to him so many freaking times. But I almost freaking lost my mind playing this. I'll go second so I can draw a card. One thing I want to talk about real quick is if you go first in this game, you don't draw your first turn. They actually have a rule where the person who goes first doesn't draw anymore. Wow. Starting me off with 2 fantastic cards. Okay, so I'll use my Pot of Greed so I can draw 2 cards. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love this card. Except, if your opponent knows what this card does, they're going to keep destroying it so then you don't draw any more cards. Because this card, when destroyed and sent to the graveyard, or sent to the graveyard in general, it goes to the top of your deck. So, it's kind of one of those items that's good, but if you don't want to keep drawing it over and over again, don't use it. For now, I'll just set this guy face down, activate my Swords of Revealing Light. Could have destroyed him, but that might have been Mirror Force. This is why I'm afraid of this guy. I'm afraid his face downs are Mirror Force, because he has 3 of them in his deck, and one time he had 2 of them face down on the field at the same time. It is insane. I'll tribute summon to... I'll tribute my Mammoth Graveyard to summon my Curse of Dragon. Of course, I could have waited one more turn by setting this guy, and then I could have summoned Dark Magician. That probably could have been a better choice. But just... Oh, I can't set. Okay, so... I'll wait to see what I get next turn. If I get, like, Monster Reborn, then I might do that next turn. And then equip Dark Magician to this... Equip this to Dark Magician. To that, sorry. Snatch Steel. Okay. Do that. That's not bad. My voice was really cracky there. It says one more turn on it. Alright, so I'll set this guy. And end my turn. Screw it. Destroys the monster. So I'll activate. Oh, I guess it's face up. Doesn't say anything about face up. Equip only to a monster. Doesn't say equip only to a face up monster. Normally it says that, but no big deal. I guess I could summon this guy, but then I'll just lose him. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll flip summon him because he has pretty decent attack. And I could equip him to Curse of Dragon, but I'll give it to Tarik, and I'll go with an attack. I think I made a decent choice because now my monsters on my field are pretty decently balanced, if you ask me. Alright, so I think I'm gonna special summon this, or tribute summon this guy, get rid of Tarik. And thanks to Horn of the Unicorn, that goes back to my deck. Top of my deck, not shuffled into my deck. And next turn I could just all out utterly destroy you. And I know what... Well, God, I'm sorry. I keep shivering. Not that cold in my house at all. It's like in the dead middle of... It's not really in the dead center. It's more of the early summer. No, I attack with my weaker Curse of Dragon. Then direct attack your ass with Curse of Dragon, which I wish had a 3D animation, because some monsters do. I.e. Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman. Which, Flame Swordsman is honestly one of my favorite cards in this game at this point. It's really easy to get and just a fantastic card in general. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely summoning him. I'll get rid of my weaker. Yeah, I'll get rid of the weaker Curse of Dragon. And I made a weird choice, but, you know, it's... I reckon summoning Skull. Come on. Summoned Skull. Jeez, I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Okay, when I say this game... What's wrong with this game? It's like when I say this duel is going to be super easy, it turns out to be super difficult. But then, in the end, and then I say this duel is going to be super difficult. It's going to be super easy. It's super easy. Like, that's always what happens to me. I'll activate this, which I don't really need because I'm going to destroy his base down with you, and then attack him directly for game. I don't understand why he sucks so badly. He used to give me so much trouble. Okay, well, fantastic. I honestly don't remember the rewards I got for the attempt the time I finally beat him. But I can tell you one of them was that floating castle of his. And awesome, that has some pretty cool cards. So let's do, and reason why, I guess I skipped this because this is DLC technically, so let's do the DLC pack. And this was really long, so I'm gonna be pressing the button every like second. Pause if you want. Hope you can read fast because I'm going pretty quickly. I didn't even know this. By the way, when I first found out this game was out, I was just pretty shocked because I was like, I wonder when just that day when I realized it was finally out, I was like, when is that new Yu-Gi-Oh game coming out? And I saw one of my friends on the PS Network. It said that he was playing the game, and I was like, wait, it's already out? Went to the PlayStation Store, found it, $20, pretty good price. I didn't have enough at that point, but I got the demo. which I recommend getting demos for games, because once you actually purchase the full game, it just unlocks the full game for you. You don't have to reinstall it or anything. The demo is basically the full game with a few little features here and there blocked. Alright, I'll skip this. I just want to skip to the duel. So I think we're using Joey for this duel. Yep. Okay. Please go first. Please go first. Please go first. Aww. Hey, Bones. You're about to get boned. I'm sorry. Shield and sword. Pretty decent to start. At least. Damn. Alright, I'll summon you in attack mode. Should have summoned you in defense, but I got a shit hand, but yeah. Yeah, of course you summoned that. Polymerization. Just need a wizard, or a time wizard, and I could use Baby Dragon Time Wizard together. Okay, so let's see. Make an idea. I'll use Shield and Sword to switch that guy's defense and attack, summon Baby Dragon, making a very difficult, or a stupid choice, and attack his 0 attack point monster for full damage. That's what I like doing. That's like a pretty good strategy in my opinion. You son of a pickle. Yeah, I called your dad a pickle. What you gonna do about it, boy? Oh, that. Sweet. Cool. Now I got a monster that is stronger than his. And I'll destroy his... This one is more dangerous, honestly. I mean, it has less attack, but it's defense-wise. Alright, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Of course you have that. Of course you have that in your hand. Of course you draw the card that lets you destroy a monster I have. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. I can't. At least I have something defense related. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Well, at least I had something. Yeah, you said that. Your last. Well, I would use that, but I don't want to lose my monsters, so... I'm surprised he has that in his deck. Alright. And hopefully I could get an awesome Red Eyes animation next turn. That looks sick. Alright, now I know what my favorite 3D animation for this game is so far. So, we defeated that brat and actually got a pretty good card. So, that went easier than I thought. I guess I was pretty tired yesterday, so I wasn't really thinking that straight for that round of dueling. Well, anyway, I guess we'll do one more duel since that didn't really take that long, honestly. So, I think I said this in the last couple episodes, but if you want to rewatch part 1 of this Let's Play, check out my YouTube channel. Its username is EmeraldViking17. The same exact username I have for my Twitch here. So check it out. I also have a lot of other videos and stuff like that, mainly reviews for games I like, and just a lot of. I recently started doing like reaction videos, and I'm not really fully into it yet, but I also plan on doing a lot of news, like update kind of stuff. You know, when news of a game I like comes out, I want to tell you guys about it. That kind of thing. It's not the best. They're not the best videos. There's a lot of better sources for that stuff, but you know. I also have a Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Let's Play, also, so check that out if you really want to. I recommend it. And I remember what episode this duel is based on. I think the whole reason why Yugi lost is because Seto Kaiba was gonna commit suicide if he's gonna lose. Pretty dark episode if you ask me. That was probably one of the darkest episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever seen. I'm just like, okay, so this is a kids show and they're talking about committing suicide. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. Well, not bad. Sweet. Okay, so I'll use this. Get a blue eyes. Activate Pot of Greed. Use this to get another blue eyes. And set this guy face down. That helped me, dude. I mean, basically it shows my hand to him, but that helps me gain 1,000 life points as long as I have a spell card in my hand. And I have 2 spell cards I don't need to use. Set you. This duel might be tougher than I think. Really? You're doing that? Dude, I would have chosen such a better card to equip that to. Well, it's quite obvious what I'm doing. Summoning the ultimate monster at this time. Can't. This guy's pretty weak as shit. This guy's also pretty weak as crap, so I'll set him a little bit just in case that turns out to be a stupid thing. One of these has to be a Mirror Force. I know for a fact he has a Mirror Force in his deck, so should I risk it? I mean, if I get Monster Reborn, I can reborn or summon this guy since he doesn't really have any card effect saying you can't. This card can only be special summoned by this way. You know, that kind of thing. 200. Naturally, you're gonna have a Monster Reborn. It's like the #1 rule in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you have a face down, it's gonna be a Monster Reborn. Yeah, sure. That's a pretty cool effect. That was unintentional. That was unintentional. Please give me a Monster Reborn. I could really use one. Give me a Flip and Break. Oh, obviously you're destroying that. And that's gonna be another Mirror Force, I know that. Oh, I forgot this also does defense. Always forget that. And I still shuffle it anyway? Well, whatever. Basically, I'm just stalling until I get a card I actually want. Yeah, 1500. Okay, so we can destroy him. Sitting on a Karibo. Oh. Karibo. Alright, so I'll summon you in attack mode. Stupid move, I know, but for damage. Do I even have a freaking Monster Reborn in this deck? I probably don't. Alright, so I'll set you into defense position, and I'll summon you. And I'll activate you just so I can see if I do have a Monster. Yeah, different deck. Different. Forgot, that's in a different game, where you can actually look through your whole deck instead of it automatically selecting cards. But it can do. Never mind. Cheap ass. I don't want to summon another monster, so I'll just end it right away. And unfortunately, I wish they didn't. I wish they did this because it would be good, awesome. Would be good, awesome. I wish they had an animation for Blue Eyes the Ultimate Dragon, but unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't know why they don't. Get that shit out of here! I'm tired of that. What? No, this negates its effect. Okay, never mind. It just destroys it. Well, there goes that. Smart ass. Still not strong enough to defeat him, though. I desperately need a Monster Reborn. Please give me a card I actually want. Just get a conversation. Yeah, you can only have a 6-card limit in your hand if you didn't know. It's kind of sucky, but you know, whatever. At least you could like tie it into a strategy somehow, where you could discard a card that you want to go into the graveyard. Well, see you, Saki. Give me a card I want. I'll freaking do anything you'd like. Actually, you did give me a card I want. Never mind, what am I saying? So activate Dispel. Get rid of this shit. Put you in attack mode, and I will just... Thanks for automatically selecting a card I don't want to attack with. Well, that was me hitting my knee, by the way. That was slapping noise. Really? You're doing that? You're doing that garbage? You stupid dick. Thousands of D-spells, but no Monster Reborns. Scapegoat. At least get rid of one. It's gonna be like Dark Hole or something. Or giving him just enough to destroy my monster. Oops. Really? Now I get a Monster Reborn? After all this time I get one? No, you jerk. Obviously I'm stumbling. I think I said dirk, not jerk. Watch it be Mirror Force. Oh, Creepo. Scapegoat. Okay, fine, that's fine. I'm so nervous. Still sucks they don't have a 3 animation for Blue Eyes Ultimate. They have one for Blue Eyes, but not the ultimate form of Blue Eyes. What? This? Okay, sure. What are you gonna do? One monster, you can destroy him. Plus, you just left you. Bah. Yeah. Or Battle Alex. Different card. Freaking Creevo. Stalling. Jeez. I think I know what he's trying to do. He wants me to run out of cards in my deck. That's partly my fault too, but still. Yeah, bro. You're good as toast. I'll finish you off. That went on for a long time. Oh, cool. Summoned Skull. Fantastic. Well, in the next episode, we're finally going to have a new duel. I'm going to end the video off here, though, because this duel went on for a hell of a long time. Can't believe I beat these guys in one shot. I lost to these guys so many times. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.